Hey YouTube, what's going on? Junior here, and I'm back again with another reaction video. Back again with a special full album review. I don't usually do these too often, but come on guys. Eminem just released a new album last night, dropped it on us by surprise. I had to get up early this morning before I go to work to make this. My roommate's still here, you'll see him just chilling out in the background. There he is. I mean, let's get into it. Obviously, I don't need to introduce to you who Eminem is. You should all know by now. I couldn't be more excited for this album. I was busy last night playing D&D, so I didn't even realize that it dropped until like an hour afterwards where I saw the Instagram post. And let's just say, it got me pretty excited. I haven't heard anything from it, but just the album art alone was enough. Episode, as always, sponsored by RuneGate Studio. Link will be in the description down below. Make sure to check it out and subscribe for some dope cinematography content. And let's just jump into the video. Here it is on Spotify. This is the album art. The album's called Music to be Murdered By, which is awesome.
Sponsored by RuneGate Studio.
Yeah, make sure to go subscribe to RuneGate Studio, everybody. Hurry up. Link will be in the description down below for a limited time only.
For a limited time only, subscribe for free.
But yeah, I'm getting very heavy Relapse vibes from both the album art. There's a version of him with a shovel here. I also saw a version of him with an axe and a gun, and there's blood soaking down to it. It looks all gnarly and weird. The artist is Slim Shady. It has a little Jason mask next to it. Hold on. I feel like I have to wear this because I have a big old Eminem patch on here. So I just feel like it's appropriate with the whole Jason thing coming back to don the old battle jacket. So yeah, this is the 11th studio album by American rapper Eminem. The album's title and cover art allude to the 1958 Jeff Alexander album Alfred Hitchcock Presents Music to be Murdered By. Man, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited for this. I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna be doing an entire album listen through, first reaction / review. Given that this is Eminem, I'm gonna have to be very sparing with what audio clips I do include in the video. It'll probably be like half-second chunks here and there, because if I leave any longer, the video will get taken down immediately. So for all of you who are like, stop talking during the song, don't worry. It's just gonna be me talking after each song, and I'll tell you what song I'm listening to so you can listen to it and then see what I think about it. This was a surprise album, dropped completely out of the blue. Here we go. We're just gonna jump right into it. I don't know, like, what else do you want from me? Oh man, I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Revival was, it fell flat for me, for sure. It's definitely not an album I listened to a lot since it came out. Kamikaze, on the other hand, I enjoyed a lot. I thought there were a lot of really amazing songs out there. I thought there were a few songs that were a little less than stellar, but a very solid album overall. So you know what, guys, I'm hoping that this is a good album. Let's go. First song, Premonition, intro. Murder. Yes. Oh man. Oh. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh my gosh, guys, that intro track to the album is probably one of the best Eminem tracks I've heard in years. Honestly, it's like one of my biggest criticisms of Eminem in the past little while is that he's been able to put out really technically interesting songs, really crazy flows. The flows got a little weird, but I always thought they were fine. I like them. My biggest issue is that he was putting all these crazy flows, crazy wordplay, crazy triple, double, quadruple entendres, but he wasn't really saying anything, which he addressed here. This whole track here is addressing, like, again, kind of like the criticism that he's received over the past little while, and how people are kind of saying, oh, you know, Eminem's over the hill, he's not it anymore. Revival sucked, and then Kamikaze sounded like a bitter old man. So he's kind of addressing this. I mean, I can see how this track in itself could be construed as being whiny once again, but man, the flow is so solid and deliberate, and it's not crazy weird or technical. It just is good. It's just flawless. I'm like actually like shivering. I'm so excited for this album. Okay, that was Premonition. This one's called Unaccommodating, featuring Young Ma. I don't know who that is, but here we go. I'm not feeling this verse, boys. Okay, that was kind of funny. M.A., Young M.A. Okay. Woo! Woo! I like this auto-tune in the background. Woo! Oh! Yes! Yes! Woo! Okay. So that track was a little bit of Eminem flexing a little bit. Little him flexing the technical skills he's got. He's bringing the teeth back out. He's dropping a couple bars that I'm sure will raise some hackles on the pop culture community. But hey, that's what we love Slim for. I'm gonna be completely honest. I wasn't really feeling the guest verse by Young M.A. It just felt a little like how Blueface can't rap on beat. Neither can this dude. I don't know. And the bars were okay. There was like a couple good ones. I like Pinocchio and my pistol. They got the same nose line. It was kind of funny. But man, it's just like, I completely forgot about the feature once Eminem kind of took over a little bit. Like, he was so technical and the enunciation was so clear. We're just kind of gearing up to get into the album. So this is almost like introduction part 2. The first one's addressing kind of the past. This one's kind of kicking it into gear and setting the tone, perhaps. I'm not sure if I want the whole tone of the album to be like that, because again, it's not like he was really saying anything. He had some funny lines. I'm contemplating yelling bombs away on the game like I'm outside an Ariana Grande concert waiting. Things I won't do just to get a few YouTube views. Run up in a church like pew pew pew. Yeah, nothing crazy for the song, just a little bit of fun, technical, speed 'em vibes. The next song's called You Gon' Learn, featuring Royce da 5'9" and White Gold. 5'9" gang, where you at? The optimum height. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, Royce. Okay, Royce. I'm really enjoying this White Gold chorus too. Oh man, this beat switch is insane. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Man, another solid clip. Royce 5'9's feature was dope. One thing I forgot to say about the last song, Unaccommodating, that I wanted to say, one of the things that I love about Eminem is how he always pays homage to those that came before and those that he was influenced by, right? So if you're looking at, I forgot to bring it up, but there's this one line where he says, he's from the school of Notorious Puba Cube and the Poor Righteous Teachers. I just, you know, it's these little references and the fact that he respects the game so much and knows so much about hip-hop and the culture. That's something that people don't give him credit for enough. Anyways, back to You Gon' Learn. This song kind of talking a bit more about some struggles coming up out of poverty and how this past kind of made them as cynical and jaded as they are today. I thought it was funny how he says, it ain't even worth dissing someone so offbeat that they can't even figure out where their words should hit the kick and the snare. When his previous feature, Young M.A., was, I feel like he wasn't able to do that either. I really like the White Gold hook, solid voice, it was cool. Yeah, again, just another solid song. What can I say? Next we got Alfred, Interlude, and you know, what I read before, this has me believing this is kind of like Alfred Hitchcock. Okay, yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. Fun little interlude there. You're really setting the mood here, Em. I'm expecting something grimy as hell. The next song is featuring Ed Sheeran. Deliver, please. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've enjoyed the songs that he's made with Ed Sheeran in the past. I think Remember the Name is probably my favorite one, but nothing that made me think like, oh, Slim Shady vibes. Music to be murdered by. You're putting this song right after the interlude, introducing the concept of music to be murdered by. I'm hoping this song delivers. Here we go. Those Kind of Nights. Feat Ed Sheeran. Woo! Okay. Hell yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. That song was interesting. The Ed Sheeran feature was fine. I liked, it was very layered and very polished and squeaky clean, well produced, except for the line, "This is one of those kind of nights," where it was just him, and that was my favorite vibe that I got from his feature, is that one. It's a bit more raw and real, especially considering the content of the song, where it's really this weird, gross, grimy story of Eminem going to clubs and raising hell a little bit. I like how he referenced Bizarre a couple times in there too, which was pretty awesome, and 50. I don't know, the flow and delivery was a little abrasive. It could be seen as kind of annoying, but the idea and I mean, again, it's just a weird, funny kind of story song. But I don't know. I think I'll probably initially it's just kind of one of those weird songs. It's not as bad as like Nice Guy or Good Guy or whatever they were in Kamikaze. I mean, there were some funny lines, but it was just yeah. My initial impression, this is definitely not my favorite song on the album so far. Oh gosh. All right, Eminem. I mean, we had to have one of those songs on here, I suppose. Nice flip. Nice bend. Woo! 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 Okay. Yeah. Woo! I love this hook, man. Okay. Okay. All right, Eminem. Not happy here. Honestly, I actually like that song. I love the hook. It's so catchy. Eminem got some good hooks, man, when he puts his mind to it. This song is about him being in love with a married woman. Then they sneak out and, you know, have some casual affairs every once in a while. honestly, I feel like this is the closest I've heard to a legitimate love song from Eminem. Usually it's about how much they love each other despite how much they hate each other, how much they fight or whatever it is. This is like this is kind of sad. It's like, I'm not happy in my current relationship, you aren't either, but neither of us can really, we can't get out of the situation. It's this really complex thing. Yeah, yeah, it's not like it was really technically crazy or weird or intricate or that there were a lot of like crazy bars or anything, but it was just, I don't know, it made me think. It really made me follow the story, and it made me, it made me feel something, which is important. Aesthetically speaking, just the sound of it wasn't really my favorite, but I don't know. It was kind of sweet. A little bit. I definitely like that one more than Those Kind of Nights. I guess maybe those are like the two like relationship focused songs we get on every Eminem album. Hopefully. I don't know. But solid. I like that one. Next one's called Godzilla featuring Juice WRLD. Rest in peace. I'm interested to know, he got this feature before or after Juice WRLD died. Like, how long was he working on this song for, you know what I mean? But either way, I like Juice WRLD, so I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Blood on the dance floor again with the homage. Ooh. Okay, Eminem. That was good. That was actually a good run there. Okay, that's pretty good. Boom. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. That song was sick. The Juice WRLD feature was okay. I like that he's on here. They used, it's hard to really tell if the hook was really written for the song or not, but I like the Blood on the Dance Floor and on the Louis V carpet line. Again, Eminem, this is a very technical song about Eminem. Eminem's just kind of going off, even though it's not like there's a message. It's not like he's not saying anything. It's not this random spillage of words that rhyme and go well together when they're said really fast. All the energy is being focused into this very technical laser beam. It basically, he just kind of saying, like, he's just reiterating how bad he is. Not bad at rapping, but like as in like a bad dude. The evil half of bad meets evil. And man, when he kind of kicked it up into the fast part at the end there, that was crazy. That was all right, Em. Okay, another enjoyable song at this point in the album. Okay, only 8 songs in, so we're not even halfway. Jeez. But my favorite track is still the very first one, Premonition, because it really gave me that sense of Slim Shadiness. But hey, whatever. We got 12 more tracks to go. The next one's called Darkness. There's actually a music video for this one, so we'll switch to that view. For me, I mean, you probably won't see most of it because I'm cutting out most of the audio here. I wanted to experience it, so here we go. Billie Eilish vibes. Man, this is heavy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Wow. Jeez. Okay. And y'all said Eminem didn't have a message. That video was heavy, man. What I love about that was the switch. The whole time I'm like, oh, it's talking about him and how he feels before he's going to a concert. The nerves, he's a superstar, but even he's not immune to feeling the pressure and expectations of the media, of the world, of his fans, of everyone watching. And then the music video started to show like there's guns, and then the language started to talk about like setting up cameras, and it just totally flipped at the end. Without the video, I would not I was able to guess. I was like, man, that would be a crazy flip if that's what he did. But in the song, it was so sudden. Yeah, man, that was heavy. I mean, look, y'all can have your own opinion about this issue or not, but you cannot deny that video, man, that song. It was heavy. It was just like it was such an interesting. I don't know. I guess I just really like the twist. Whether or not you agree with like political statements in music or whatever. I mean, music has been a platform for political statements for ever. So, obviously it's like interesting. It's like, oh, in one song you can go from joking about mass shootings and killing people and all this stuff to another taking it really seriously. That's because, like, you gotta really take each song in its own context, right? Like, obviously it's something that he cares about. At the same time, nothing's off limits to be joked about or whatever. So that's why you can't just like throw a blanket statement like, oh, he said this and take it out of context. Context matters. And in this song, it's obviously he's highlighting an issue that he thinks a lot about, or that is important to him. Anyways, cool. Moving on. Leaving Heaven, featuring Skylar Grey. There you go. Oh, okay. Woo, nice. Okay, I like this hook too. Yeah. Woo, yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Jeez. Okay. gosh. Welcome to Cleaning Out My Closet, Dad Edition. Oh man, yeah, a song about how rough his childhood was. You know, he brings it up a lot, but it's a big part of what happened to him, but a part of his upbringing, a big part of what shaped who he became today. Yeah, really just painting this picture of how gnarly his upbringing was, and then really the last half of the song turning the heat up on his dad, saying that he should dig him up and spit in his face, and I'll see you in hell so I can say I hate you and all this stuff. But I like the beat, stomp clap, the Skylar Grey hook was awesome. Again, that is just one of the songs that made me go like, whoa. Which is what I want from an Eminem album, right? I don't want to just like listen to be like, okay, that was a cool song, that's a cool fun song. I want to be like, boom, wow. Again, nothing was technical or anything, but it made me feel something, which is to me is important. So the next song, I'm sure will make you feel just as much. It's called Yeah Yeah, featuring once again Royce da 5'9", Black Thought, Q-Tip, and Denon. I think Denon was just mentioned in the last song. Maybe it's an old childhood friend. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Woo! Here we go. Oh man. Woo! Woo! Oh man. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Paying respect to the OGs. Just I don't know. It was just sick. It just sounded like a cipher kind of. I really liked Black Thought's feature. The Q-Tip and Royce hook was awesome. I don't know. It was just a solid sounding song. The production of this was really hard hitting and gnarly. I enjoyed it. And I like these tiny little Machine Gun Kelly disses thrown in here and there. They're pretty funny. So, Stepdad intro. Oh boy.
Don't fucking lie to me. I told you fucking damn time. Turn the fucking lights off.
Okay, I have a feeling this next song is probably not gonna be that happy. I don't know. What do I know? Here we go. So he had one about his real dad, and now it's about his stepdad. So here we go. Whoa. Jeez. Oh. Jeez. Jeez. Golly. Woo. Golly. That, again, and look, that song is solid. Man, this album so far has been a good mix of really just kind of hard-hitting story tracks, really fun technical jibes, and just some solid old school rap cypher vibes, you know what I mean? So man, yeah, this has been great so far. This song is just about a story about a kid who kills his stepdad at the end. So there you go. Marsh. Gosh. Woo! All right, interesting. It was an interesting song. It took a little while to grow on me, but I like the chip he has on his shoulder currently that we're running with in this chunk of the album here. Big middle finger to everybody. Just in general, you know. Never Love Again. Interesting beat switch. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So that was an interesting song. It's on one face, it's a relationship song about how he loves this girl and he'll never love again after she left him, and he's thinking about, like, the chorus is like, did you find somebody new? Are you doing this with them? But on the other, it's about all the drugs that he was addicted to, you know? Ambien, Tylenols, Xanax, Valium. You know, he's using the drug language to relate to a relationship and the other way around. So it's honest to me, on the very first listen, okay guys, like this is my first time listening to these songs ever. On my first listen, it's very unclear as to which one he's talking about, and I think probably that's the point. Man, I mean, I've had a couple like love songs, relationship songs that actually like are kind of sad, a little sweet. This one's a little less sweet, but it's still kind of, I don't know. I like this change of pace a little bit. I like it more than Those Kind of Nights vibes, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of different angles you could go with this. I've talked about a lot of times on this channel when it comes to like relationship stuff, about the whole idea of how it feels to be so destructively down because of somebody. And how, I know, there's just a lot of language that really made me remind me of that. Again, Em, you're making me feel this morning. I wasn't ready for it. And maybe because I haven't eaten anything yet, and I'm just like, kind of a little hazy. But you're making me feel. Okay, well, I could say more. But, yeah. Yeah. What I will say, though, is that it sounded great. I love the hook again. The hooks have been killing it so far, man. Like, most of these hooks I've been really enjoying. And just the verse didn't sound anything special, but when you're actually like reading along with the lyrics, they hit pretty hard. So, I don't know. It just yeah, it's good. It's good. I liked it. Okay? Next song. Little Engine, Alfred. Okay. That evil little. Whoa. Okay. Woo. Yeah. You know what I love about this album too is that all the songs are just they're not too long. They're perfect. They're all kind of like he knows how to just craft a good song here. You know, they're all structured really well. It's not overblown or bloated down. There's no fat to be cut out here. So far, all these songs have a purpose in this album, which is good. It's not like, you know, I was looking like 20 songs. Like, that's a pretty hefty album. But hey, if you can make it all work, wonderful. Because I'll listen to it all. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was just again, it's a fun song. It's like, is he saying anything? No, but it's like, there's a focus here. So it's not just random words he's stringing together. There's an actual like vibe and a feeling to it that I really enjoy. Man, he said new mansion, like Manson. I don't know if that's a dig at Marilyn Manson because he's kind of getting old and a little fat now. No disrespect. I love you, Marilyn Manson. You're my favorite artist of all time. I wish that Eminem would bring Marilyn Manson in for one of the choruses of a song. How sick would that be? That would be like because they, you know, they did The Way I Am back in the day. Reunite back together, get each other back on a track. That would be so cool. That would be so sick. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but hey, if someone sees this video and has any pull, please make it happen. Is all I want. Eminem featuring Marilyn Manson on a really gnarly song. Again, the hook on this song was sick. He's good. He's killing it. Oh man. On to the next one. Lock It Up. Lock It Up. Lock It Up. Featuring Anderson .Paak. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Woo! Gosh. Woo! Man, that song was sick too. Man, Anderson .Paak just fits so well on songs with Eminem and Dr. Dre. Like that Compton album that was released a few years ago. All the Anderson .Paak features. That's the first time I ever heard of him. And he was so good. And he's so good on this song too. He's so talented. He can just do so many things. I love his little verse at the beginning. The production on the vocals was great. Eminem's verses were funny and dark. Man, I love the section. I put the game on the pill, and now my shady babies are all stillborns, meaning abortions that live because they were stillborn. Gosh, I love it. Yeah, that was just again another solid, fun song. It just sounded good. I'm having such a good time here. I'm having a great time here, guys. I'm loving it. Farewell. We're in the last few songs here, boys. All right, farewell. Lil Wayne. Okay. Woo. Okay. Okay. This chorus is growing on me a little bit. Another lie, 'cause that's what helps. Okay, there's a relationship song that we've kind of been growing to expect on an Eminem album where they hate each other and stay together despite it, or whatever. Or he's reminiscing about how much he loves her, but they hate each other and how much they abused each other and stuff like that. You know, that's not a new theme here. Interesting. We've got this is like the fourth relationship centric themed song here on the album. I guess we got 20. But that's still 20% of the album. But hey, I mean, I liked it. The chorus took a little while to grow on me, but at the end, it's like, I mean, you can't help but sing along. I feel like not my favorite one, but it's good. I don't feel like it's like, oh, this one's coming up again. Because there's a couple songs on Kamikaze I'm like, I'm just gonna skip, but not this one. I don't think any of these ones really are ones that I would skip. Going on to No Regrets. I'm having no regrets about listening to this album so far. So there we go. Featuring Don Toliver. Okay. Woo! Yeah, that's true. Woo! Hey. That was an interesting song. Kind of talking about his come up a little bit, but what I want to bring attention to is kind of the second verse here. He talking about how he kind of, you know, Eminem is known for having like some of the craziest disses in the game, right? Bring out the Kill Shot. Obviously one of the best diss tracks of last year. But he's saying others that barely nicked him. He's saying that, you know, he misplaces anger in kind of calling out Earl and Tyler, the Creator. I don't think he really ever had beef with them, but there was, you know, they kind of disrespected him a bit in the public eye, and he felt like he had to say something back. But I think he doesn't really actually dislike the two. And then he also says, like, I like this part. They talk about my daughters hoping I fly off the handle because my first thought is to trample and write 1,000 bars, but sometimes it's like dropping an anvil on a house of cards, and goes on a bit. I think that might be addressing the Nick Cannon situation because they did bring up Haley again, I'm pretty sure, in one of his, I don't even know how many diss tracks he released at this point. It's honestly kind of weak, bro. But honestly, I hope that's as much response as we get. He's like, yeah, his first instinct is just like destroy somebody. Because like, people just go after Eminem, and they think that like going after his daughters is like the easy way to incite him into responding, and it's like at this point, why play into their game if you don't need to, right? I'd be stoked if every once in a while he dropped a diss track, but it's only if it really means something. Like I feel like nobody really respected Nick Cannon's diss enough to care. I mean, I'm sure everybody wants a response track because it would just be fun. It's fun to watch the drama, but if you look at the history of rap beefs, this would not go down as one of the great ones. So maybe it's just saying, what's the point? Anyways, I like that too. And you know what, boys, girls, maybe even, we're on the last full song of the album before the outro. It's called I Will, featuring King Crooked, Royce da 5'9", and Joel Ortiz. Joel Ortiz? Joel? I don't know. But yeah, last song of the album, Music to Be Murdered By. Here we go. Here we go. Hell yeah. Woo! Oh man, these hooks on this album, they're so good. Gosh. Oh, this is evil. Woo! What? Woo! Nice. Oh! Yeah! Man, that hook is so sick. Man. And that was the new Eminem album, Music to Be Murdered By. Man, oh, that was so sick. I liked it because there's a cohesive vibe to this whole album again. I'm gonna need to listen to it so many more times. Oh my goodness. I have to. I can't. I feel like I can't even appreciate this album yet. But I love it. I'm so excited. That was sick. The last song was really dope. I loved it. I thought, Eminem's verse, he said it's gonna be the illest verse he's ever gonna pen, hoping that Biggie possesses his lead. But he spent the first half of it kind of, I mean, it was he built this very elaborate metaphor of the house of rap that's populated by all the legends, and that if you, or I guess his peers or other rappers, if they were in the house, they would just be cleaning sinks, and if their crew's off the chain, they were the weakest link. I thought that was really clever too. Probably just a little twisted here, but I really liked when he was talking about the tortured and tormented, foreheads dented, cemented corpses get ornamented of the newborn infants. Newly aborted infants. It was gnarly. It was crazy. It was dark. I loved, again, the hook on here was sick. The album had so many fire hooks. It did. They were so good all the time. As a whole, what did I think of this album? I'm still too hype up on it. My least favorite song for sure, Those Kind of Nights. Sorry, Ed. I cannot be on a good Eminem song. I don't know what's going on here. It's hard to say if has this reached the point of peak Eminem. You saying is like, even if he's only ever half as good as he was, he's still twice as good as you'll ever be. Can you ever compare to the records of the early 2000s, 1999, whatever? Who knows? Those were so legendary. They carved out such a huge chunk of pop culture. He's not nearly as in the pop culture spotlight as he once was, but his influence is massive, and I'm sure this album's gonna make waves. Will any of these songs get played on the radio? I doubt it. Unless they play Darkness, I don't know. That's the music video level. That's like the single, I guess they're going with. Maybe they might do like one of the like relationship-y ones. I just hope it's not the No Regrets one or no Farewell. I hope it's not Farewell. I hope it's one of the other ones, one of the sadder ones. But overall, guys, holy, this album was incredible. I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being. If you stuck all the way to the end, props to you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the new album in the comments down below. I'm sure we're gonna have a nice healthy discussion about the state of rap and Eminem. Oh man, that was amazing. Yeah, that was just incredible. When I'm working out at the gym, I'm gonna listen to it. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like it. If you like the channel, make sure to subscribe. Of course, everybody have a great day. I'll see you another day. And man, Eminem, Music to Be Murdered By, new album 2020. Starting off right. Here we go.